$1 minimum deposit required.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Always feels just that much better on a Friday morning. My kids are watching this. Daddy loves you. Well, they won't watch this, but oh boy. You know, I watch a lot of sports, well, during certain seasons. Like right now, it's about the off season for me. Once basketball ends, I'm kind of just looking for scraps, you know? Scraps of football things or basketball things, really. And for years and years and years, I watched First Take. That was my shit. Watched First Take. If I couldn't watch it on time, I'd stream it or listen to it, you know. But then Skip decided to leave because it was cold pizza first, and then they had a little thing with Skip and Woody, and then it turned to First Take, and it was just Skip and Stephen A. And I thought they were the perfect combo. I did. Until Skip moved to Fox, and then he went with Shannon Sharp. And then I thought they were the perfect combo. I do think Skip is too overbearing. Shannon's just too nice of a guy. He does push back on things that he feels hard for. But Skip probably has that diva thing going on, you know. He's been the star of sports for fucking 20 years now. I mean, sports broadcasting. I mean, I would say even people who don't watch sports know who Skip Bayless is. And it is nice because I'm a Cowboys fan. So because of that, talk a lot of Cowboys. I do enjoy that part of it too. Now, when Skip left First Take, it was Steven and Max. I thought Max was better on his LA show with Marcellus. Forgot what that was called, but it was those two talking about LA teams and sports. But I tried hard to like Max and Steven on First Take. I tried really hard. But honestly, it felt like Stephen A just didn't like him. And you could see when they talked. I mean, he would talk down to him and almost bully him. And it was kind of fucked up. I mean, don't get me wrong. Max would stick up for himself and he would talk back and take it like a grain of salt. But it didn't come off right, you know. It came off like he was just being an asshole. And I guess it was right because he eventually left because Stephen A didn't like him. And then I hear last night that my favorite show now I watch is Undisputed with Skip and Shannon. Now that's coming to an end after the NBA Finals. I guess Shannon Sharp is leaving Fox. So he got big, and now he's leaving. He probably could do his own thing. See, I think Skip pissed him off one too many times. That's the problem with Skip. He's a lot like, I would say, Jim Harbaugh when it comes to sports. He'll wear you out. He'll take you to the top, but then he'll wear you the fuck out for the next few years. Can't do it. Too raggedy. Some of his takes are just out there, and then he doesn't really care what you think or what you say. He's going to say what he says or thinks. I know this all started back. They had a dispute, Shannon and Skip, a few years back. They got into it a little bit. It wasn't bad. But then it kind of came to fruition last year. I think during the football season when Shannon was basically saying, look, Brady ain't doing good. And he was right. I mean, Shannon was right, 100%. And Skip took it to a personal place. Started telling Shannon that he's just jealous because he wasn't as good as him. And it was all fucked up. Really took it to a fucked up place, and it was kind of hard to watch. I was not happy with Skip there. Because Shannon took it personal, which he has a right to. It was a personal shot. But I thought it blew over. It was all done. And then Damar Hamlin happened. From what I understand, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was. I don't know if you heard about what Skip and Shannon with Damar Hamlin, but when Damar Hamlin lost consciousness during that game, Skip tweeted, what's the NFL going to do? They can't stop the game. They can't cancel the game. It's too late into the season. And Shannon was pissed. As a former football player, he's worried about, first and foremost, safety for him and his brothers. I mean, you can't blame him. That was his career. That was his life. The whole world sees football as a game, but they are people on the inside. And Shannon was one of those people. But again, from Skip's side, he's from the outside. He sees it as a game. He knows they're people, but again, he sees it as a fan, a fanatic. That's what fan is short for, a fanatic. And then he basically said, Shannon gave him the ultimatum. Listen, Skip, take that goddamn thing down. They didn't have to keep playing. More important was Damar's life. And obviously it was. Obviously. But Skip, the stubborn fuck he is, stuck by his guns and refused to. So by doing so the next day, Shannon didn't show up. Skip basically did the show by himself. And I believe that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It really was. And I thought it would, I thought it was kind of coming back to peace terms the last few weeks. They've been getting over better. Skip's been a little lighter, not as robust on topics like LeBron and Brady and all that shit. He hates LeBron and he loves Brady, so he'll die for Brady and he'll fucking throw 18 swords on LeBron, grenades on him, I guess you could say. I agree with a lot of what he says, but I disagree with a lot of what he says. Shannon's right, a lot more than Skip likes to admit. But there are times that Skip is right. But again, back to my main point, Shannon Sharpe is leaving Undisputed after the NBA Finals. That's kind of what's happening. He's calling it quits. I don't know if he's going to ESPN. I don't know if he's going to CBS. I don't know if he's going independent. I know he does have a show, Club Shay Shay, and I don't think I've seen a show. I think I've listened to a show. I mean, it was good, but it's not so much about sports. I think it's about athletes, but they just kind of bullshit with him, you know? They open up, they talk. He's unk, basically, to all the athletes. He just has that perfect personality, you know, Shannon Sharpe. And honestly, when they first started, Skip and Shannon, I did not think I would like it. Couldn't get over that lisp Shannon had. It kind of fucked with me a little bit. Skip just seemed too overbearing. I didn't think they would like weld. But now they're fucking perfect. Now Shannon's fucking funny as hell. Skip's like your grumpy old grandpa. You just gotta kind of, all right, yeah, you win kind of thing, you know? And they're good together. But it's all coming to an end. I know, no one gives a shit about it but me. But it does suck. Because I gotta find a new sports morning show. Because I can't do the new First Take thing. I just can't do it. ESPN has just gone too political. Maybe I'm in the minority with people having to talk politics and everywhere, but I don't want to watch politics when I'm watching sports. I just want to watch sports. The world has gone crazy. Sports an outlet. Sports a way to just kind of get away. And then they make you feel bad for thinking that way. I mean, whatever. And I'm sorry, but I am a white guy in this country. And when I constantly hear how white people are so bad on ESPN, it makes me not want to watch ESPN. I mean, black athletes and black kids can like idolize these black stars and this and that and be proud because someone who looks like them is big and powerful and is good at something. But that's not allowed on our side. You can't be a white kid and idolize a white person in power. You just can't do it. Especially idolize the fact that he's white. You cannot idolize the fact that he's white because that's racist. Even if you just idolize because he looks like you. And honestly, ESPN has just gotten so far into that fucking angle. It's hard to watch. It is. Every episode I watch, it's white man evil, black man good. White man evil, black man good. And maybe I'm overdoing it. I haven't watched it in a while, so maybe that things changed. But I don't know. I'm tired of getting beat over the fucking head that white people are evil. I mean, in my opinion, people are evil. Some white, some black, some Indian, some Chinese, some girls, some trans, some fucking people are evil. Some people are good. But it's like all everyone wants to talk about is color. Color, 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 color. Color commentators. But yeah. I'll go off on a rant. I'm not trying to go back on the whole fucking racial rant thing. But in overall, Shannon is leaving undisputed. I'm pretty sure it's a done deal. After the NBA Finals, look it up. He is out. So if you're an undisputed fan, you might want to watch it soon, because it's going to be gone. I mean, I'm sure undisputed will still be there, but it'll be with a whole new sidekick. No more Shannon. I don't know who. It'd be really something if Skip and Stephen A got back together. That would be kind of cool. But I don't think that'll ever happen again. They're two different networks. But now it's kind of interesting to think who could replace Shannon. Oh, I mean, if they go athlete again, I would love to see like Charles Barkley. That'd be fucking awesome. Charles and Skip, but that's like a match made in heaven thing. They hate each other. That would never work. Shaq would be cool, but again, with TNT, they got a good thing going. Oh, man. There's somebody with a good personality to kind of counter Skip. You know, that guy that's been on ESPN a few times, I think it's JJ Redick. He's been making waves over there. That's something. I wouldn't mind them bring back, what's his face from Speak for Yourself. Oh, I forgot the guy. He was the guy who started it. Oh, he left Fox, though. See, I think Marcellus would be all right, and it'd be too much Cowboys, and I'm a Cowboys fan, so. Oh, man. Oh, the name's tip of my fucking tongue. I can't think of his name. I keep thinking Anthony something, but it's not. Ah. Son of a bitch. Be something they brought Tom Brady onto there with Skip, because he is going to Fox, I think. That would be something. Tom Brady and Skip on Undisputed. But I don't think Brady's a... Manning. Peyton. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be great. He probably got to go get ESPN, though. I don't know. Pie in the sky. Who do you think would be great?